Hey, family. It's Coach Cass, America's go-to love doctor. What's up? I'm so excited. Tonight, I'm bringing you a very special guest, Paul C. Brunson himself. What's up, Paul?
I like the energy. I like the energy a lot.
You like the energy? You weren't ready?
Yeah.
You weren't ready?
I was not ready for that. I was like, no, but I like that. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot.
You like it? Oh, man. So let me tell you guys a little bit about Paul. Paul is my friend and my mentor. He has been on the O Network, has personally met Oprah herself. He has match made in heaven so many people. He is all about love, and he has a brand new show coming to ABC. I'm talking about the ABC. Like, this guy is going to be on a major network, ABC, coming up when? Tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's what we're here to talk about. So, Paul, we need to hear a little bit about you first, because, maybe my people don't know you. So let's get a little bit about you. What do you like to do, Paul? Where have you been? Do you have a family? I heard you're Jamaican.
I like all those questions. So yes. So the country is Jamaica. And I will say, I was born here in the States. My parents are Jamaican, and I truly do identify between the United States and Jamaica. My boys, to show you how I identify with Jamaica so much, is my oldest boy, his name is Kingston, right? Kingston, that's his name. And then we got Liam is the youngest. I will be married this year, 16 years, to hands down my best friend, my ace, my business owner. The way that I got, in my latest kind of run of business in the last 8 years, it was a matchmaking agency that we started, and my wife liquidated her 401k in order for us to launch the business. So quite honestly, she really owned it. Like, it was really hers. I was just the front man. It was really hers. So business partner, ace, yeah, and so that's really me. Live in DC. I'm in DC right now. This is the library in our house, and I'm just super excited. And not just because of the show, but I'm super excited just to be talking to one of my besties the night before the show. That's why I'm excited. That's exactly.
So happy to have you, Paul. And if you're just tuning in, even if you're watching the replay right now, we need you to watch this entire video, and we need you to share right now. So if you're just tuning in, whether you're watching a replay or if you're watching live, we need you to hit the share button and then hashtag I need love. And I'm going to write that on the screen so you guys can see. This is the official hashtag for tonight, for the show, forever. Okay, so we need this to be everywhere. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, wherever you're watching this, hashtag I need love and press share. So I need to see, Kay says she's excited, so excited for Paul B. Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about. R said, hey, what's up, R? Yeah, Ryan, Paul C. Brunson, and Coach Cass.
Brian King, there you go. Brian, good folks. We got good folks right now.
Hey, these people are tuning in. They're tuning in. So we need them to press share. Go ahead and share. So, Paul, I know there's a couple of folks out there that are single that might be tuning in right now. So one of the questions I always get, right? So maybe you could help hone a light, shine a light, so they'll know that you're the real deal. They always ask, Coach Cass, where are all the good men? Where are they hiding? So do you have a special place that you hide good men, Paul? Are they behind the bookshelf?
They are.
Where are they?
You pull out this book right here, and then the whole shelf just shifts. And then I've got like Idris Elba standing there, next to the single version of Barack Obama. They're all naked too. They're all naked back there. That's what it's called, the good man shelf in the back. But no, this is the name. You know this, right? You better than I know this, right? Is that at the end of the day, it really is about, and this is going to sound very corny, very dopey, but it is what it is that at the end of the day, it's about your belief, right? If you believe, I truly, not just, I know this to be fact. If you believe that no good men exist, I'm telling you, no good men exist. What you have to do is you have to continue to surround yourself with inspirational, aspirational content. And you have to surround yourself with people who are doing the things that you aspire to do. And if that means relationships, that you want to be around people like Coach Cass, right? Who's in a relationship with a great guy. Because at the end of the day, we flock together, right? The good folks flock with the good folks and run with the good folks. The bad folks run with the bad folks. And if you find yourself that like you're in this circle of just no good, it's all bad, it's not working, then remove yourself from that particular circle and inject yourself in a circle of inspiration and aspiration.
Oh, I love that. I love that. So what he's saying, family, is that if you think there's no good men, guess what? There isn't, because that's what you're focusing on. So you need to connect with some good people. Connect with some good folks.
Yes, I just saw Good Man Alert. My man Andre Smith just flashed. Single brother, right there. Andre Smith.
Snap.
Yep.
Oh, snap. Good Man Alert. Uh-oh. Good Man Alert, Andre.
I've known Andre since 1933. And I'm going to tell you, Andre is one of the best dudes on the planet. My wife will attest to that. Stand-up guy. There you go. You said where the question the good guys
on the stage.
Look at that.
Y'all need to slide in the DM. Stop playing. Okay, we about to make a match out here. I know Lachelle on the feed is single. What's up, Lachelle? Hey, Andre, what y'all saying? Okay, so, huh?
So put it together, matchmaker. You got it. We can do this.
Let's put it together. All right, Paul. So something else that single women often ask is, how do I know that this guy is really into me, and not just looking for one thing, to get in between, how do I know that he really wants to be with me?
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing, guys. Love is an action. Love is an action. Mm-hmm. It's not necessarily about the words, although I know some folks love language, right? It flows that way, but it's about action. And you will know that someone loves and cares you based on their action. Do they show up on time for you? Do they show up in times of adversity? Are they consistent with you? When you are at low points, do they drop everything that they're doing, everything that they're working on in order to help to pick you up, right? When you can't stand anymore, do they just then sit on the floor with you, right? These are all things that seem to be very small nuances, but these are actions that suggest love. And so we always have to remember love is an action. I see so many people get wowed by words or wowed by gifts. Get wowed by action. Get wowed by action.
Yes. Love is an action. Are you guys writing this stuff down? Now you guys, when you're on my lives, what do I tell you to do? I tell you to type out what's being said so everybody can read. Because sometimes, people don't follow by hearing. So I need you to write it on the chat so we know that you're paying attention. Love is an action. If you're just tuning in, whether it's the replay or live, I need you to hit the share button and hashtag I need love. You guys are making me do a lot of typing right now. This is just way too much, okay? Way too much. So Paul, what was my third question? I had a good one. What was it? Okay, so how do I know where the good men are? How do I know if he's in? Okay. I'm an old-fashioned type of girl, Paul. Now, is it okay for me to approach a man? This is what I hear often. Coach Cash, should I approach a man? Like, is that okay? I thought men are supposed to pursue me. So what is okay when it comes to the dating scene and allowing a man to lead? Because, I deal mainly with successful single women that love to be in control, So what's the delicate balance here, Paul? School, please. Take us to school.
This is such a great question. So to take us back, in 2008 when I started matchmaking, so now, wow, it's almost 10 years ago, I wrote a post for Essence. I used to blog for Essence.com. And in my post, I suggested that it's okay for women to ask men out in particular, like approach a man. And it was very bold. A matter of fact, to make it really bold, I challenged women to go on 30 dates in 30 days, right? So that was my challenge. 30 dates in 30 days. And to make that happen, you can't just wait on that to happen. Like, you have to make that happen. You can be proactive. Now, it got a lot of attention, and I got on a national radio show. I won't tell you guys the name of it, but this radio show host was like really going in on me. Like, what? You don't know what you're talking about. Women shouldn't approach men. You know, this is the whole thing. Fast forward to today, right? 10 years ago. 10 years now. Today, it is now considered norm for a woman to approach a man. Now, we could break down what approach and asking out is, but that's considered now to be a part of the norm. The vast majority of men, over 80% of men, welcome being approached. On top of that, out of all of those women that did all of the 30 dates in 30 days, there have been dozens of women who have come back to say, because of that, I got married. Because of that, I got I met the man of my life. Because of that, the whole thing. And here's the point. The point is, it's not necessarily about the approach, or it's not necessarily about the ask. What it really is just saying that take control over your love life. And what that really means, instead of just going and getting down with whoever chooses you, consciously choose who and what you want in your life. That's really what this is about. You would act no differently if that was your career. You would act no differently if that was yourself. You would act no differently if that was you in terms of maybe your spiritual world. So why, when it comes to relationships, romantic relationships, would you act differently? So you want to consciously choose who and what you want, opposed to just letting folks choose you.
I love that. Consciously choose. So ladies, just like I always say, you have a business plan. Just like you have a business plan, you have a weight loss plan, you have a travel plan, you need a love game plan. And that's exactly what Paul is talking about. You got to make the conscious decision to take the steps to get the love that you want. You can't just lay back, okay? Because then, casualties? That's what you get, some casualties. It'll be a problem. Okay. All right, Paul. So you're just schooling us all over the place. I'm getting so excited. I don't know which way to sit. I'm like, oh, this is good. I hope you guys are taking notes.
Yes. Can I mention this too? I see a heavyweight in the room. I see G. I see G. That's it. Gwendolyn, as she's known in the matchmaking parts, but there she goes.
What's up, G? What's up? Ava's mommy. She said, I don't have a name anymore. She said, my name is no longer Coach Cass. I'm officially Ava's mommy.
Nice.
For the rest of eternity. Oh my goodness. I love it. I love it. Thank you for tuning in, G. And for all the rest of you, make sure that you're hitting the share button. If you're watching the replay or you're watching live, we need this to go viral. Why? The reason why we're here is Paul has a brand new show coming to ABC. This is not an easy feat, okay, for someone to create good TV, to school us on what love should look like. Because if we watch TV nowadays, a lot of it is ratchet TV, and it's definitely not teaching us or our families what love should look like. It's teaching dysfunction. And what I've learned about Paul in the years that I've known him is that he's not about that life. And the reason why he chose this show is because it's something good, and he's crafted it. And we need this show to be a success. And together we achieve more. So it's not just about Paul. It's about what Paul represents, okay? Paul represents a bigger picture of what we can do if we come together to support someone else outside of ourselves, outside of our families, outside of our friends. I don't care if you've ever seen Paul in your life. I need you to turn on the TV Saturday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because you understand the power of ratings, okay? Ratings are important, and we need you to share. And this is the hashtag, just in case you didn't see it. And if you guys could put it in the chat too, hashtag I need love. And we're going to need you to tweet ABC at ABC. Going to need you to tag ABC in whatever you post. We need you to take a picture with a TV and pretend Paul is your cousin on TV and be like, oh, I'm so excited Paul's on TV, right? We need all of that, okay? And you can tag me too if you want to, all right? We're going to have a tweeting Facebook love fest come tomorrow, but the only way we'll be successful is with you. So, Paul, tell us about the show. Tell us about the show.
Well, can I say, I love what you just said as far as supporting it. And I want to say this one quick thing too on that note is the reason why I'm here with you, Cass, instead of say on Entertainment Tonight, or why I'm here in DC opposed to say being in New York right now, where if you're going to launch a major show, you should be. That's the media center of the world. The reason why, the reason why is because it's more important to me to be able to, tell the folks in my community about what's happening, right? So in this entire week between, so about maybe going 10 days, like 9 days ago to tomorrow, I will have done 100 of these type of interviews, right? One-on-one, wow. Small kind of Facebook, blog, that kind of thing. And the reason why is because I wanted to come to my community, people in my tribe, because I know, Cass, that you have the same values that I have. And I know that I put my DNA on the show, and I'm really proud of the show. So therefore, because we have the same values, I know you're going to be proud of the show. And then on top of it, I know that everybody in your tribe, in your community is going to be proud of the show. So in my mind, the best thing to do was to go to my tribe, opposed to going to a TV show where the host probably didn't care about the show. We probably don't have the same values. And then the vast majority of the people watching probably don't. So that's one reason. The second reason is because I want to share my platform. Just like you said, it's not just about me. So the fact that I've got this show, instead of, okay, let me go find some new folks to follow me. Let me find some new folks in my community. I said, no, let me double down and go back to the people who have been down with me since. Cass, I remember when you showed up in South Florida when I was on my book tour, that front row there, and you were asking a lot of questions, right? Cass was, as you could guess, she would ask a lot of questions. But I remember that. That's years ago. I remember that. So that's the thing is it's about going back and saying, how can I share this experience with, everybody who's been so good to me over the years. And so just long story short, this is real special for me to be able to do this, more special than going on any of these kind of national shows. Now, real quick about this show. This show is epic, This is raw. This is real. This is epic. I guarantee you this is epic. This is the longest produced show ever focused on love. So most reality shows, especially on love, they shoot for 4 weeks. Like Lovetown shot for 4 weeks. That was it. Shot the whole show in 4 weeks. Some shows shoot for 8 weeks. Some shows shoot for 12 weeks. We shot over 52 weeks. 52 weeks. Wow. The longest produced show ever examining love. It's going to make you cry within the first 15 minutes. Then it's going to make you get angry. Then it's going to make you laugh. But most importantly, out of every emotion, it's going to make you think. It's going to make you re-examine what self-love really is. And, the other thing, too, I'll say about it real quick is that, I remember growing up being able to watch TV with my parents. And if my grandparents came over, my grandparents could watch the show, too. So it was 3 generations, grandparents, parents, and us, the kids, watching. We can't do a lot of that anymore. TV doesn't allow us to do a lot of that, right? Especially if you look at reality TV, it doesn't allow you to do a lot of that anymore. This show, you could do that. Pull Ava in, right? I know she's a little young, but pull her in, right? You could pull the kids in and watch this. You could watch this. You invite your parents over, invite your grandparents over. Like, this is a show that spans generations. So, and then the last thing I'll say, too, on this show, and this is not the way the network would want me to promote the show, but I'm just going to keep it real with you, is that I feel like this show is for the underdog. And what I mean by the underdog, single mothers are completely underrepresented on television. Completely underrepresented on TV, single mothers. Women who are 35 and older, completely underrepresented on television. Everything about this is for the underdog. You even think about me. I'm a black male host of a primetime show. And this is no shade to anybody because I don't have this skill, but I don't tell jokes. I don't sing and dance. I don't do those things. Typically, when you see a host of a primetime show who's black, he's going to be doing one of those things. I'm not doing any of those things. You're just going to get me, just like that. And so all of these pieces add up to this being the show, I think, for the underrepresented. That's what this show is about. It is really for the underrepresented.
Man, I didn't even know all of this. Now I have extra people to invite to my house because I wasn't too sure. So they could bring the kids. I can invite my parents, which means that they can watch the baby. This works. This works out real well. I tell you, even game shows nowadays, kids can't be in the room. I get scared to turn on the television. Actually, I don't. I listen to whatever's on Alexa, some reggae vibes, Beres Hammond. It's just what I do because everything on TV is just ratchet. Oh my goodness. So I just want to let you know, Paul, that one of my good friends, I don't know if you know that I was on the radio down here on one of the number one shows in South Florida with Rick Party in the afternoon. And he just said he shared and he's supporting. He has a large following down here in South Florida. So he says he's supporting. He's all about the love. Oh my goodness. So G is still here. G talking about she sees the secret ninja in the window.
G calls my wife.
She says she's rapping.
Yeah, my wife is going back and forth, and you'll probably see my boys too jumping up and down in the back too.
Oh, I love it. They're so cute. I can't wait till their show comes back. P.S. They're just the cutest in the world. Oh my goodness. We don't have much time left, okay? So I want you guys to focus. If you're watching the replay or if you're watching live, I need you to hit the share button. It's real close underneath where we're talking. You see the heads? There's a share button. Press it and say, hey guys, watch this. Hashtag I need love. Okay, that's number one. Number two, set your DVR, your TiVo, set yourself on the couch tomorrow night, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to ABC. I understand that it may say something else on the lineup. I think it's in the 2020 slot. Okay, we're going to kick 2020 to the curb tomorrow night, okay? And it's called Help, I Need Love with Paul C. Brunson. And Paul is all about love. The show is highlighting single moms over the age of 35, helping them and showing the journey that they've been on when it comes to love over the last year. It's powerful TV. It's good TV. It's TV that needs to be supported and that you need to see. So how do we do this? We hit share. We hashtag. We tag Paul. We tag ABC. We hashtag I Need Love. And then we do it all over again. Okay, we just do it all day long. We're having Twitter parties. Just look for the hashtag and like people. Make new friends. You might find love just by hashtagging. I'm telling you. Now, we want to know that. Okay, if you find a boo through a hashtag I need love,
I know.
I'll get really excited.
Let us know.
We'll bring you on live again with me and Paul. Huh?
I said, give us a co-credit on that. Give us a co-credit.
Yeah. Hello, together. Hashtag I need love. Slide in the DMs because you heard about the 30 dates in 30 days, and hey, it worked for somebody. It might just work for you. Absolutely. Oh man, Paul. I'm just so proud of you.
Thank you.
And the fact that you have stayed steadfast and you fought for this because you had other opportunities, but they weren't the right opportunity. So I know so many people that are vying and wanting and pining to get on television, but they don't understand how hard it is to get on television in the right way, because opportunity comes, but if it's not the right one, to walk away from it can be hard, especially if you're thinking, oh, this is gonna make me whatever, right? So at the same time, I understand the amount of work you've done and the message that you are making clear to this nation that is so important. So I just want to say thank you for the work that you do when it comes to re-educating what love can look like in our families, in all families, in Black families, what love is, what Black love is, and just overall what we can do as a nation, starting with love. If we really focused on love, how much better we can be.
Thank you. I mean, that was poetic. I knew like you'd wax poetic at the end and summarize everything and drop a little emotion in it. Like, I know that's how you do. That's exactly what I have nothing else to add. Thank you.
You ain't got none. Well, all right. To all my Jamaicans out there, just make sure so you get your red stripe, your beef patty, and you sit down on the couch and watch TV. Yeah? We love you. To all my New Yorkers, make sure, okay, you get off the stoop and you go inside and you turn on your TV. And to everybody else, we just love you so much. I'm Coach Cass, America's go-to love doctor, love coach, and matchmaker with InspireMany.com. And I'll write that down so y'all don't mess it up because nobody ever knows what I'm saying, okay? With InspireMany.com. And you have tuned into this live with myself interviewing the Paul C. Brunson. And if you don't know Paul, you need to know Paul. So I'm going to make sure to put his name up there. He's on Wikipedia, y'all. Like, you can Google him. Oh, my goodness. All right, so make sure that you tune in to Help I Need Love. Don't forget the hashtag. Keep hashtagging for the rest of the night. I want to see you guys out there. Make sure to tag us, tag me, tag everybody. Share, 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 and have a great night. Much love, many blessings. Remember, when your love is right, your money's right. So go ahead, get your love right. Love y'all. Bye. D, 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 D.